Yesterday, I went to go and see a 70-year-old woman. Not for what you think either. She is a CCI client who made a pretty big financial commitment. CCI is the company I work for. It's not my company or anything like that. I'm not here to sell you any course or any bullshit like that. I'm just sharing my own experience, my own fuckery. And yeah, she reached out to me, and I've spoken to her numerous times when she started the course, probably 6 months ago. Questions. It's like, well, she's older than my mum. I was going to say it's like dealing with my mum, but she is lovely. She's really sweet, and she reached out because she's had in the past I've spoken to her about issues with her ledger device, all sorts of things, and sometimes it's just fucking easier just to be in front of someone so you can just point at things and show them hands-on. And I wished I had someone like that when I started. I had one person, but he wasn't always available, and it was difficult. So we've spoken on the phone a few times, and she did suggest if I wasn't, well, she sort of implied, she sent me a message and said, do you know of anybody that would be open to be tutoring me, or if I make note of a few questions, running through things in detail? And I was immediately thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, because she lives over 2 hours away from me, because she'd already sent me her address and we were dealing with this ledger issue. And I was thinking, I don't really need that at the moment. But then I just thought, I'm going to help this woman, because she's going to reach out to someone who, you know, not everyone is out to get you. I understand most people are honest. There are a lot of decent people around. However, in this space, you just never know. Some joker will just make out they've got your best interests at heart and then just completely clean you out, which is what I should have done, to be honest. She's had reasonable success as well so far. Like, she was asking me all these questions. I should have been fucking asking her. She's the one that started with a reasonably small amount of money. I think she started with like 20k or something. She's already turned it into more than 6 figures. So and that was purely just from catching XRP. I mean, and a lot of this is just intuition. When people say, when you ask somebody, oh, why did you make that trade, or why did you do this or do that, they don't even know. And sometimes that's a bloody good way to operate. You just get a feel for things and you just put things. Anyway, that's another story for another time. What I wanted to get across is how impressive that is for a 70-year-old woman to not only be looking in to a brand new, well, not brand new, but a reasonably new asset class that's not been out a huge amount of time, and, you know, putting yourself out there and being open-minded with everything. My mum can't even turn a fucking computer on, and then we've got women out here like that, you know, in her 70s, lives on her own, got a sweet little dog as well, and she cooked us pumpkin soup. I mean, I can't stand pumpkin soup, but she's just a nice lady, and I just thought I've got to go and see her again in a couple of weeks, because now that I've set up all of her trading view and answered all her, because a lot of the questions that came up were things that you just assume that people know how to do, like all the settings on TradingView, all the nitty-gritty bits, like how you setting all your charts up, all your custom charts, you know, pairs versus, you know, your Bitcoin pairs, your ETH pairs, dominance charts and all that, having them all nicely organized. So like, organization is key. Anyway, I wasn't going to make this a long video. I also want to make sure that I get a decent wallet address, because I'm going to do that video today or tomorrow morning. And all the wallet trackers I've got, the portfolio trackers like CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, they're all completely shite, and you can't see an accurate P&L. So I need to sort that out. And I'm thinking I'm going to use Nexus Labs, so if anyone's heard of it, let me know. And if the guy watches this who was after $10, who hit me up for 10 big boys, let me know and I'll send you that, because I'm an absolute fucking legend and I'm doing God's work. If I'm driving 2 hours to go and see an old woman, then I might as well send some stranger on the internet $10. It wouldn't be the first time I've sent a stranger on the internet $10. In fact, a lot more than $10. Unfortunately, I've made many donations. Unwillingly though, that's the difference. Many donations. You could say that I have been unloaded on more times than Katie Price's chest. or Bonnie Blue. Anyway, that's enough. I hope you had a great day. Happy Sunday, and I will put that portfolio video up soon so everyone can laugh and enjoy the journey. Have a good day.